Coppinger put out a report, and he said that George Warren, yourself, has been in touch with Eddie Hearn about making Tyson Fury against Anthony Joshua. What can you tell
Bullshit.
us?
Well, it's true.
That's a relief.
Yeah, I mean, listen, it has happened. I mean, long story short, spoke with Tyson on Monday. Obviously, on the back of knowing by then that Usyk Dubois was going to be happening, and we were preparing a bid. Question was put to us: what fights are out there? What are the biggest fights possible that we can make? AJ's name came up in that conversation. Of course, it would. It's a huge fight. And the instruction was quite clear: go and try and make that fight. So the following morning, put an email over to Eddie, made a formal offer, same terms as for December, so exactly the same deal as far as we're concerned. We're ready to go. Tyson wants it to happen, so do we, and I hope they do too.
Some of the feedback, obviously, fans have seen this story play out before, so there's understandably a bit of frustration. Some of the feedback was, oh, I bet it's going to be a 90-10 split. Just to confirm what you said there, it's the same deal as what would have happened back in December?
Yeah, exactly the same deal. So, I think it's fairly established, it's on record. The contract was, if 99% wasn't the right number, 98% is the right number in terms of where we got to on that contract. And the commercial terms, importantly, were agreed and accepted. They're exactly the same deal, exactly the same terms. We've got enough time, hopefully this time, to get it done if they want to do it. But look, they made it clear as well in that conversation that they're exploring other opportunities for Joshua, and we've got to still explore other opportunities for Tyson. We can't put all our eggs in one basket, but at the end of the day, the priority is to see if we can make it. If they want to make it, it's there to be done.
Well, Tyson put out a post last night as well.
What's going on, people? It's your man, the YB, back once again. Big shout out to my homegirl, Michelle, for coming through, boosting up the coin, no doubt, by 100%. So, we just heard there from George Warren. Now, I ain't gonna lie to you, I wasn't even gonna do a video on this, why? The topic's tired. But, when I carried on listening, and I heard that last part, oh, we've all got to keep looking at other options. You know what I mean? Like, come on now, people, stop it. Yeah. Oh, we got to keep looking. Oh, obviously, they've got to do it as well. Now, I understand. Listen, Frank. Listen, George. Everyone understands what Eddie Hearn said. Listen, we've got a Deontay Wilder deal in December. We're looking at Dillian White in this August time. And this Tyson Fury messiness. Let's not forget, Tyson Fury allegedly contacted his team on the Monday or something to say, yeah, I want AJ. 24 hours before he was posting, yeah, the fight's done with this other guy, this random Australian dude. Who taking this serious? Yeah? Now, AJ's already said he ain't taking it serious, and rightfully so. But these guys themselves, why isn't... If Tyson Fury picked the phone up and said he wants AJ, why are they... Oh, well, they're looking at other people, and obviously we need to do too. Why? You were the problem last time, yeah? Don't forget that, people. Oh, I can't fight AJ because of this and that and the other. He fights Chisora. Yeah, oh, I can't fight AJ, it's only 8 weeks, and then he fights Chisora. Oh, no, sorry, Fury said, you've got 1 week, AJ, to sign the contract, or I'm moving on, I haven't got time. And then he spent the next 3 weeks negotiating or going back and forth with Chisora. That's what happened. Facts. AJ came out and said at the time, September, my team is working through it, we need time. Fury said he's got no time. And then gave Chisora all the time. Yeah? So this was never been about AJ. I'm sorry. Honestly, it's better for me, truth be known. It helps me out. If Tyson Fury was on point, fighting people properly, it's better for me to be behind Fury. He's a winner. Everyone likes to back a winner. It'd be much, honestly, I'd love to come on and tell you AJ's lost his head in the ring and AJ's bottling the contract, but it's not the case. I'll be the first one to jump on AJ if he was doing some more corny stuff. But AJ wants the big money fights. I'll never believe anyone who tells me AJ don't like a pound note or doesn't want to fight Fury. Why not? He lost to Usyk anyway. His soul's gone. Yeah? If there was ever a time for AJ to show his soul, it would have been in the Usyk rematch. He soulless. Or in the Usyk first fight when he was in Tottenham. Soulless. Gone. Yeah? But being soulless doesn't mean he don't want to sell some more of himself. Yeah? He's been selling himself. He's been to Saudi. Let's not even get into that. He's been to Saudi. He sold his God knows what. Yeah? That's what AJ does. AJ's a commodity. Yeah? The princes pay him pop. 100%. Fury will pay him pop. That's how it goes for AJ. He said as much. I don't really enjoy the sport, but I want the money. I critique people, but fair play for being honest. Yeah? Fury says, oh, I've made more money. I can't do the voice anymore. I can't do it. I can't do it anymore, but listen. Fury says, I've made more money than I could spend in 20 lifetimes. It's about legacy for me now. And what he stay doing? Fighting bums. Opposite of legacy. I actually believe in some exams, yeah, if you get the answer wrong, you get a negative mark. Fury is damaging his legacy now. Yeah. If he fights another bum on the back of Chisora, it's genuinely legacy defining. Because this guy's fighting once a year, at best. The Chisora fight was 18 months or 13 months, after his last fight against Wilder. Fury's fighting bums on a yearly basis. Unparalleled. I've never seen anything like it. That's the crazy thing. People have been laughing at Canelo. I can't lie to you, I'm not best friends with Canelo right now, but still, Canelo's out there fighting. John Ryder ain't no Chisora. Do you know what I'm saying? John Ryder popped one of the big guys in the division. I've got his name. But he was meant to be up next, kind of thing. John Ryder popped him. Yeah? Who Chisora popped? Old Lev? Come on now, stop it. So Fury's at the point now, and again, I said in my last video about Akoli. End of the day, yeah, this new generation, including Fury, it's all about the money. Oh, well, YB, you can't talk because Fury's got 50 million. Okay. That's what it's come down. Unfortunately, that's what it's come down to. Oh, but I'm making money, so that's all that. There is no real. Well, we're gonna find out, and I'm gassed. But Spence versus Crawford for me will be I think it's the fight of the century. Truth be known, I can't. People talk about. I don't think there's ever been two. I don't think we've ever seen two 147-pounders as high level as these two in the history of the game. I actually think potentially it's one of the most high level fights, full stop, historically speaking. When you think about Foreman and Ali, Foreman was one. He ain't no Spence or no Crawford. Do you understand what I'm saying here? This has the potential to be one of them ones. The reason I bring it up is to say that if I see either of them two go out sad, then I'm officially writing off this whole generation. Do you know what I mean? I'm one's there. If I see Spence, I don't think I will. But again, I didn't think Akoli was going to go out sad. Yeah, I didn't think AJ was going to go out sad. Big buff looking dude, big buff 6'6". You know what I mean? I just didn't think he was going to go out like that. He went out like that. You know, and I guess I'd like to think Crawford and Spence have got a bit more, but really, neither's been tested. It's like the AJ effect. AJ was smoking dudes when he was on top. But when Errol Spence had to fight from coming backwards. You know what I mean? Well, I guess, no, to be fair, he was getting boxed up by Kell Brook, actually. So, yeah, no, Spence has kind of done it, but Kell Brook's soft as well. He's another one. Yeah, blinking his eye and whatnot. Yeah? Go out like Eubank. Eubank won't blink in his eye. Yeah? Kell Brook, I want my eye. And again, I'm not saying, listen, truth be known, if my eye got popped, I'll take an E2. Yeah? But come out and say it, listen, man, I'm new age. Oops. Don't be giving it all this other talk. To be fair, Kell don't really give it the talk, but still. Listen, Kell ain't doing too much talk. He's too busy caning. But anyway, what was I getting at? Yeah. Crawford and Spence, yeah, I've digressed, but it's relevant. We must get to this point. If I see any of them two go out corny, I'm done with the game, officially. Either one of them. Because this should be, this should be, you know what I mean, proper. But if it isn't, if we see any softness, then officially I'm writing the whole generation off. Because if Spence and Crawford can't kind of get it on, if Spence and Crawford can't dig in, no one can, in my opinion. You know what's there? No, there's no way. These are I'd say, probably in the whole sport, Spence and Crawford, who would you put above them? In terms of dogs. In the sport of boxing, who is more dogged than Crawford and Spence? There's no one. So if they go out sad, if any of them go out sad, i.e. get a bit of, don't like what's coming back, then the game's over. It's finished. Yeah, because Fury, again, that's what I said the other day, what's tragic about Fury is the fact that when he's in the ring, he actually has it about him, doesn't he? He gets hit, he goes down, he composes himself, and he gets up. He has everything that you need, but he doesn't want to show it almost. Oh, you know what? That might be a hard fight. Let me just fight a bum. And to finish off, what this video here from George Warren tells me is that I've been saying it for months now, but this is what Fury does. Yeah, it's the bait and switch. We had it in September, people. You don't have to be a historian to know this. The bait and switch. AJ, I want you, the same terms. Everything else, rah, rah, rah. He fought Chisora. Yeah, we had it in April. Yeah, I want Zhang, because Zhang's on. Zhang's hot right now, yeah? I want Zhang and Ruiz and... Oh, yeah. You know what I mean, them ones? This is it. But it appears Fury didn't have a motive back when he was calling out Zhang. And to be honest, Zhang, yeah, he beat Joe Joyce, but it's not... Fury likes the big ones. Usyk. AJ. Yeah? I think the reaction after the Zhang thing, it wasn't buzzing like it would be after AJ. So Fury, he knows, oh yeah, bring AJ in, play around for a month. Oh wait, and in a minute we'll hear about deadlines. Oh AJ, you got the Eddie Hearn said there's been no contract sent. Yeah, so in about a week from now you had, AJ, you've had the contract for 3 weeks. You got 1 more week and I'm moving on. And then it'll be, I'm pretty sure Fury going to fight someone in Australia. Joe Parker or any of them other bumps I've done videos on before. That's my base case. Yeah, and I'm not even going to bother saying, well, if he fights AJ, no, I don't want to see that either, truth be known. Oops. Yeah. Fury versus AJ has no interest at all for me. None. I'll watch it for free, but I think there's no... What for? What do I need to see Fury fight AJ for? Yeah? AJ had all he can handle with Muffin Top. Come on. If you can't dispatch a Muffin Top, you ain't doing nothing with... You just ain't. I don't care if Fury has no chin or whatever. Even if he had no chin, AJ ain't going to touch it, is he? He couldn't even touch Muffin Top's chin. Couldn't touch Muffin Chop's chin. Couldn't touch... Who else had he touched? Usyk's chin. Couldn't touch Ruiz's chin. When was the last chin he touched? Pulev after 10 rounds. Life and death. Come on now. Let's get serious. Pulev, million-year-old. The last chin he touched was 5 years ago against a million-year-old dude. Who was begging to be KO'd as well. Scared to death he was. I don't want to see it. So I'm not even mad that it's not going to happen. But then again, I guess the argument is, well, would you rather watch AJ and Fury or Fury in some complete bump? And I guess on that basis, you're probably right. I don't want to see him... Yeah, I don't know. I just don't know what to say anymore, people. There's just nothing solid. There's nothing solid anymore. Even the big fights aren't solid. Again, there was a time Fury and AJ was a solid fight on paper. It's not solid. We know what's going to happen. AJ going to go in there and try and survive for 12 rounds. That's his game plan. Let me stay on my feet for 12 rounds. That has no intrigue for me. Yeah, I told you before, if I wanted to watch men with their goal to stand on their feet and pose, I'll be watching the Mr. Olympia. Yeah? I ain't trying to watch that. Fair play to wrestling guys bodybuilding guys, but I ain't trying to watch that. That don't do it for me. I want to see buff dudes put their hands together and get busy. Even if it's a 4 or 5 rounds, just have a go. Do you know what I mean? Like, come on. Anyway, let me know your thoughts. Smash the like button, subscribe, and let off the bell 100%. No doubt.